GIA certified.
Yes.
Are you GIA certified?
I am a graduate gemologist from GIA.
Yes. Yeah. But we find GIA certified gems. Right. This one, oh, it's so special. This is Alexandrite and diamond in this beautiful wide band dome ring. Talk to me about Alexandrite.
It's one of the rarest stones on Earth. It's one of the 5 true color change gemstones. There's only 5 in nature that has 100% color change. And this is one of the 5. And what it does is it changes from a cool green, which you see there, to an incredible purplish color. Absolutely amazing. Truly one of the rarest gemstones. This was actually the original. You can start to see a little bit of purple seeing those stones. And by the way, these are large stones. And we bring the stones in. We bring the entire parcel in here. We have what we call a color light that we take and we test to make sure that, yes, they are going to have that 100% color change. And yeah, let's show a video so you can see. So under daylight, it starts green, and then as you go to incandescent light, it really changes to that beautiful purple. And by the way, these were some of our stones. So these are not just stones, or this is not a picture we took from somewhere else. Those were actual stones that we did bring in. Very, very rare. These were discovered originally in Russia in 1834, and it's a great story because it was found in an area where there are incredible emeralds. And the miners were mining, and they found these stones. They thought, oh, you know, it's new. They're very fine emeralds. So they were sitting around the fire at night, and all of a sudden they noticed that the gemstones were turning purple. So they were like, wow, you know, this is not an emerald. This is something brand new we've never seen. So anyway, ended up Tiffany's. The famous George Kuntz from Tiffany's actually introduced these into America. And it was a new gemstone America had never seen before. And this was the original birthstone for June. And then when, you know, there were no more found,
you couldn't find them
all
anymore.
Gone, you know, they added pearl.
Right.
But yeah, one of the rarest. You know, you have sapphire, you have garnet, you have zarite, and you have fluorite, and you have alexandrite. And this is extremely rare. You know, we used to have Alexandrite hours.
Purple pop up,
where
right.
we would have 10 items, you know, 8 new items. Today, this is only the 3rd new item we've been able to have in the last 14 months.
Wow. Last call now in sizes 10 and 11. If you want sizes 10 and 11, last call. It's a harder stone. And this ring, by the way, because you do get that 14 karat yellow gold, and you get that, there's black rhodium plate in it, but that's only to hide the prongs. You really don't even see that. And then the beaded diamonds as well, the diamond accent. This can actually be sized. So if we run out of your size, you can actually, this is one of the few rings that we say you can actually size. It's special enough that I think get one.
Exactly. And it could go up one size or down one size. I wouldn't take it any more than that.
Right.
Right. But when you see
beautiful.
this, the important thing about this are the size of the stones. You know, normally when we have, well, there's no normally anymore with Alexandrite because we just don't see it. But used to, when we had a new Alexandrite ring, it would be very, very small stones in a cluster. Right. You know, that we would cluster together so you'd really see that great color change. These stones are so large that we thought, you know what, let's just lay them out and do stripes of them, because we really want you to see the color change. And when you can see the ring, whether you're looking at it from the top or from the side, you're going to see that dramatic color change.
It's great. 23 stones, I just counted. Wow. Like, that's a huge...
That's a lot of stones. You know, again, at the Tucson Gem Show, there you go. Look, even in there, see, you're starting to see the color change.
Right.
Because of the whatever lights they were using when they took the picture.
So is that what does it? What makes the color change?
It's the different types of light. It's what's inside the stone that reacts to the different types of light. So in some light, you're going to have that beautiful, calm green. But in, you know, a different light, you're going to see that purple. So you know what? You're getting dressed for dinner. You know, you're putting on your ring. It's a beautiful green color. Your husband's taking you out, you know, for a romantic dinner. You're sitting there by candlelight, and all of a sudden you look down, and he looks at it, and he's like, wait a minute. You had on green, if he notices at all.
Right, if he notices.
He said, you know, wait a minute, all of a sudden it's purple. I call it the stone of passion. Yeah. Because, you know, it really does change from that incredible green to the amazing purplish.
And as you mentioned, there's only 5 stones that do this.
Right, only 5 stones. And this is one of the rarest. In Tucson this year, we didn't find a single Alexandrite.
Really?
You know, really. It's a family of chrysoberyl, and some people call chrysoberyl that has a color shift from a light green to a dark green Alexandrite, but that's not what Alexandrite is. Alexandrite has to have 100% color change. It has to go from that cool, calm green to that purplish violet color. And you can see right there, it's starting to change. That's what's it's one of the miracles of Mother Nature.
It really, and actually, because it's accented with 14 karat gold, which is stunning, and the diamond accents on it as well, it picks up even more, different colors, as we were seeing in that video, where you can see just a little bit of purple change starting to happen on the tips there as well. But it almost gets like a more of a yellow. It picks up the gold. It gets a gray that's really, really beautiful. There is a video. These are actual stones.
Right. Changing, you can see under regular light, you can see the pretty green, which is what you see here in the studio. But then under incandescent light, candle light, if you're sitting by the fire, you're going to see that great purplish violet color.
Oh, they're so pretty. How does it do that? Isn't that amazing?
It's a miracle of Mother Nature. There's something inside the stone, and it's so rare, it's actually called the Alexandrite effect. It's that rare in nature. It's the way the stone actually absorbs the light. So you can see there, see how beautiful it's green.
Yeah, the green is gorgeous.
You would think, okay, could be emeralds. But you see it when you turn it, and even when it starts to catch, look on the side, when you turn it just a little bit, it starts to catch the different lights in the studio, you start to see that purple. You start to see that little bit of violet.
Sizes 10 and 11 already gone. Sold out in 10 and 11, just about 6 dozen left. That's all we have left in this. And how hard is this to find of this quality?
Again, with this quality and this size, when it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
Will we find more? We hope so. We didn't in Tucson. Mm-hmm. And again, when we used to have our shows, we could find it. But today, we went to the top cutters of Alexandrite, the top miners, and they said, we just don't have any. The stones that we're seeing today are either very, very small and don't have a good color change, or they're so included that you really couldn't call them fine Alexandrite.
Right. Because we know this is a little bit more to pay than you might be used to, but this is something that is so special and so worth it. We're able to do a couple different things. First of all, 6 easy payments. So use your major credit card, pay for it over the next 6 months. It's $149.83. There's no interest, no credit check. You use your own major credit card. If you need a little bit longer, we can do on this one 9-month special financing. So you use your Q card. Your Q card is something you do have to apply for. Once you have your Q card, you get 3 easy payments every single day on every single item except gift cards. And with this one, you put it on your Q card, you have 9 months to pay for it. Minimum monthly payments required. And if paid in full within those 9 months, there is no interest on this. So that makes it a little bit more easy, a little bit more affordable. Maybe this is a special occasion gift. You're getting this for a loved one, you're getting it for yourself, you're getting it to mark an event, or you just need something to make you feel beautiful. And it feels great on the hand, too.
It's very, very comfortable.
I love the shape of it.
When we find a parcel of stones like this, we design the ring around it. Because, depending on the stone, sometimes you bunch them together, sometimes you line them up. And when we saw this parcel, we thought, what, should we do just a band ring with 1 row?
Right.
Which would have been beautiful, and we could have done a number of them. But we thought, what, the stones are so well matched, they have such great color change. Let's do something we've never done before. Let's do actually rows of large stones interspersed with rows of diamonds, and then of course surrounded by 14 karat gold.
Oh.
It's such a special ring.
So amazing. Last call now in size 6, and fewer than 5 dozen left to go around on this. Don't miss out on it. It's one of those things where my husband would say when I don't get it, and I want it, and then for weeks and weeks I talk about it, and he's like, I wish you just would have gotten it so they didn't have to hear. And this you truly will not be able to come back and get, or go anywhere else and find it. Now you're in love with this stone, but it's so hard to find, and you wouldn't find it. This is like a regal setting. It really, really is. I love the cool greens, but then it morphs into this beautiful deep purple, which is just, and like lavenders, and it's gorgeous, with diamond and gold.
Right. And I know it's a substantial price. I know it's a once in a lifetime, but go online, do a search on Alexandrite, but just make sure it's genuine Alexandrite. A lot of people are selling faux Alexandrite.
Right?
But you can see we partnered with the GIA. We make sure we send a group of stones to the GIA to make sure we bring these stones in here. We look at them under our color box to make sure they have 100% color change. And that's what true Alexandrite's all about. One of the rarest stones in nature. This
is absolutely stunning. No 10, no 11, last call in size 6, less than 5 dozen left to go around. It's going to be the favorite that you have once you get this one home. It's J331064. Peyton, thanks again for being here. I really
appreciate
wonderful.
It's been so much fun.
Don't
when
forget
we talk about pieces like this, it's such a pleasure.
It really
to be
is.
with you.
And to be with you,
Thank
too.
you.
It's such a
and
rarity.
Thank you.
Exactly. Don't forget about what you had earlier, which was the Morganite. That was gorgeous as well. Very few of those left to go around. Speaking of which, I'm going to show you the first couple of items that we had earlier on in the show.